So when I was shuffling, Fantasy and Love came out. I put it back in the deck, which is here, and I left these out. Okay? Obsession and Open Heart came out again. Again. All right? They made a mistake, whoever it was, whether it is a male or a female. Your twin made a mistake. And they have a poker face on in order to convince you that that's not what they did. The mistake in which they made was the fact that they had many options and they decided to play that hand. They decided that that was what they wanted to do. They decided that whoever it was better than you and they didn't give a damn. Boy, oh boy, I don't know if it's Mercury retrograde or what, but these devices are acting a fool. Both my computer, my cable, my motherfucking telephone, even my fan. Not my big fan. That's my industrial fan. Acting a fool. Electronics just go haywire. All right. And, well, we just got to take it as it goes. Remain calm, remain stable. Yeah. They had options, baby. They did. They ain't no ugly motherfucker. And even if they were, as long as you got a pocket full of money, you can pull anybody. Well, not anybody. But you know what the fuck I'm saying. This person ain't gotta have a pocket full of money, but they can hold their own, or at least they did. You don't know what the situation is. It's none of your business because you're not with them. All you're doing is picking up energy that is in the air. Okay, energy that they want to share, obviously, or else it wouldn't be coming through because you're not asking for it. It is being downloaded unto you. They had choices and they made some fucking mistakes. They wish that they hadn't. They tried to wear a poker face to convince you otherwise, when really the truth and clarity has come through that you guys are meant to be, or at least were, and that there was something great that was going on that was fucked up. Now, that doesn't mean that you collective didn't play your part because we attract what we are, and our twins are there to mirror what it is that is inside of us that is necessary for growth and change in order to become the best versions of ourselves. Them to us to them. That's why we are twins. There is purpose for it. Um, in a fantasy world, in a perfect world, I should say. Because you remember I was telling you, fantasy and love came out. That's probably what the spirit. Anyway, the perfect world, you would be together, and sometimes that does happen, but a lot of times it's just for the moment, and the cord, the energetic cord in the spiritual realm will always be there. Yet you may not be together in the physical ever again. Even if you pass by, if you ever see each other again, if that ever happens, be it so, be it not. The job has been done and the energy will always be felt because it is actually real. It's true. Crazy. It's a crazy fucking ride. It is worse than a roller coaster on goddamn Six Flags taking you loop de loop. Okay. It is all over the place. It's crazy, honestly. If you do not have a strong spiritual mind and are able to balance the spiritual and the physical with the mind, because remember I was telling you, brain and mind are different. If you're not able to, you will go through psychosis. And if you mix that with any kind of substance, oh baby, let me tell you, it's like being on got doggone 14 roller coasters at once. Sometimes, all right, just whittle it down to four. All right, you will always have until you get it under control. Um, that push and pull energy, that tug of war within oneself, and everything that you're going through when it's time for them to, it's going to be the same. It's going to be the goddamn same. And sometimes you'll just be doing fine and you just have that wave of bullshit. It's them and they'll get it from you. So just understand that energetically, that's what's going on with the twin flame dynamic as it pertains to. And whatever you can do, they can do as well. Everybody gets the choice to use it for weal or for woe. So, finality. Right? Most of us, um, mine included, we need to say our farewells and leave them behind, at least in the 3D. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. And to come to the realization of that could be sad. It can be melancholy. It can bring about melancholy. It can bring about that. But once we make peace with it, it'll bring about tranquility with the whole situation, kit and caboodle. It just is what the fuck it is. Um, so nobody's here to tell you when and how to get over something, but eventually you will need to say your farewells. Okay? All right. Again, just keep in mind the lessons and what have yous from it. Okay, you know, and just know that the energetic cord will always be there simply because you were made in pairs. But if you want to ascend in this lifetime and not have to come back again and do this shit all over, level up, level up. Ashe.